Hey, hey, come on in the room. I am the Divine Maverick. Hello. Hello, come on in the room. Party people. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Happy Sunday evening for those of you who are watching this on Sunday evening. I'm so happy that you are here. I have a message for you. Don't you start. My dogs are doing what they do. You know what they do. Hello, Letitia. Letitia, don't you start that. How y'all doing? Y'all okay? Come on in the room and sit down. Get you something cool to drink or something warm to drink, something refreshing. I have a message for the collective. I have a message, a collective message. Those of you who want to help me out with those that are coming in the room, can you type in collective message for me? This is a collective message. I'm not doing individual messages right now, not tonight. I have a download to give to you. Sydney, stop it. Josh, I'm just calling my son because I need to have some concentration. Sometimes her bark, the frequency of her bark gets me. But those of you who have pets, pay attention to your pets. Most of them are your familiars, but you probably already know that. Also, I also use my pets to tell me things. They give me messages, and she was barking at like a basket right now. So it feels like maybe there's something that's being kept from you. Or maybe you've been feeling this past energy, but this is a very, very encouraging message. Can you put in collective message? Thank you, Miss Letitia, for doing that for me. So you guys, I use a deck that was designed by Bella Oracle. It is from the Passion Translation of the Bible. And it talks about the twin flame journey through the eyes of the characters in the Song of Solomon. And so, I mean, it's an amazing deck. I cannot show it to you on camera because clearances are still being given. But I want to read you the message from the Song of Solomon, verse 2. I want to read this to you because the message I'm going to give you is about go ahead and celebrate now, because there's something on the way. It reminds me of when Martin Luther King said, I can see the mountaintop, or I have seen the mountaintop. I may not get there with you. Now, that's not the message for you to take, because you're going to get there. Every single one of the dreams that you have, you are going to get those dreams. Those are going to be happening for you. It's going to be happening for you. A lot of it is coming through you. So you're going to be happy. That's a message right there. You are going to be happy. All right. All right. So I say that to say, this message is from the Shulamite bride. You probably have thought that this was going to escape you because it's been so hard, because it's been so difficult at times, because it's been so off and on, because it's been so sporadic, because it's been so inconsistent, because maybe there has been deception around things. Maybe there have been third party situations. Maybe there have been money issues. Maybe there have been health issues. Maybe there have been character issues. Maybe there have been some serious mental trauma that needed to be, cleared of mental trauma, cleared of emotional, traumas and sexual abuse, and just so many different things that have just made this journey or this part of it so difficult. But there should be an exhilaration coming near you right now. There should be an exhilaration that you're feeling, because you babies, you are almost there. A lot of you, union for you represents you being more comfortable in your own skin. Now, if this is your first time watching my stream, this is what I like to do as an energy exchange. If you agree with what I'm saying, the things that are coming out of my mouth, I need you to put in the chat what I'm saying. When I say write this in the chat, I need you to write it in the chat, because I believe, this is my belief, and I know it to be true, that when two or three gather, right? Or if we agree, any two agree on earth, on a thing it shall be done. So when I say something that you agree with, go ahead and put it in the chat as an energetic exchange so you can have that happening in your life. All right. So if y'all are good, I'm good. I'm going to read you this message from the Shulamite bride, which you are representing the Shulamite bride, because a lot of you are coming into union, right? A physical union with a person, but also your spiritual union within yourself. Your masculine energy and your feminine energy is dancing, baby. Some of you are literally dancing. You you've discovered your dance. You break up a lot of stagnant energy, a lot of blocked energy when you move and rotate your hips. When you whine, honey, when you whine, you know what I'm saying? When you are moving your body, sensually, rhythmically. A lot of you are finding that there's power in your hands. There's fire in your feet. There's a wind. And when you move your arms around, your emotions are creating currents in the earth. You can feel this, and you're causing things in your life to move and shift and change. Okay. So with that, there is, you can celebrate now. You can go ahead and celebrate now, because this is a done deal. This is something that's already been done. I see somebody quoting scripture. Bye. Why are you here? That's always amused me. It's like you don't even realize that you've been drawn here to hear this message. But I digress. I'm just saying, it's like the things that we choose to champion, Ashanda Bosa. You know what I mean? The things that we choose to hang on to. You better get some truth up in you. You know what I mean? You better get some truth. And that's what a lot of you are about to receive, is the truth of the matter, because you're going to understand very, very shortly how and why things have been so very difficult for you. And I'm so excited for you, because this is due you. So the first message is, she says she's speaking to you. She's speaking to anyone who would listen, but listen to what she says. She goes, after this, I let my devotion slumber. That's what I meant about the what happens to a dream deferred. Some of you have been waiting for this so long. Some of you have been waiting for this to manifest for so long in so many ways, that sometimes you just said, you know what, you were afraid to hope. You know what I mean? You stopped counting the time and stopped worrying about the timing of things, because, every time you thought you were close, because I feel the energy. I know what you're talking about. It's like a stop and go. It's like it's been an ebb and a flow, but sometimes you felt like did I do something wrong? Like, it's a lot of self-doubt that came in with this wait. It was a lot of anxiety that came with this waiting. It was a lot of confusion that came with this waiting, because you were wondering, is this my person? And if this is not my person, then just go ahead and tell me that, so that I can make my adjustments and move on. You probably made bargains with spirit and said, I promise I won't be mad if you say this is not my person. I won't even ask you why this is taking me so long, or why did I stay so long, or why didn't I see or acknowledge the red flags? Why didn't I see the signs? You probably made all your little arrangements, you know what I mean? And said, you did your little, I promise, if you just tell me what's going on, I won't freak out. You know what I mean? I won't call this person and give them a long, drawn out speech. I'll just go away, right? You know what I mean? But I'm telling you, let me be your confirmation. Let me be your confirmation that you were not wrong. And all those things that you have gone through has helped you become more powerful. You are so much stronger than you were, and you are way more powerful than you've ever known yourself to be. But guess what? It's going to be getting better and better. So you can go ahead and celebrate now. If I was in front of my pulpit or in church, I would say, go ahead and praise him in advance, or put a praise on it right now. In other words, it's a done deal. It's already settled. This word, this destiny about you has been settled in the heavens. There is agreement between the heavens and the earth. And that's why you need to celebrate now. You see, as above, so below. There is an agreement happening for you right now. And in everything that you are believing that is going to manifest in your life, it's happening for you right now. But the Shulamite bride was saying that, she said, my heart began to slumber. In other words, I let my devotion slumber. I let things fall asleep. I let things lie dormant, because for some of you were just protecting yourself from further injury. You know what I mean? You were protecting yourself from further, just disappointment. So you just kind of let things like, you're like, let me just not feel anything. How many of y'all have made an agreement saying, just don't let me feel anything? You just ask for like Paul, or was it Peter that said, I prayed 3 times that this thing would be removed from me, this thorn in my side. How many of y'all prayed that you say, if you could just take this pain away, like, could you just, I don't know, uproot, cut it out, you just wanted it over. You just wanted it done. You didn't want to feel anything anymore. But see, beloved, this is the thing about you. This is what's beautiful and powerful about you. It is that brokenness. Your ability to be broken, yet still be such a healing balm, right? Around those of us who need what you carry, right? That oil that you release, even in your darkest, even in your most painful. It is that love that oozes out of you that heals so many. It's so in your brokenness, when you are weak, then your divinity is made strong, or he is made strong. You know what I mean? When you are, so it is when you are broken and have surrendered and feel like there's nothing for you to give, is when your oil is at its most pure. It's purest there. You know what I mean? It's pure. That is the most pure part of you, is when you are just Reba, cracked open. Cracked open, because it feels like, yeah, y'all do me a favor. That's a good idea. Y'all do me a favor. Share this live, because this is good. Do me a favor and share this. And if you haven't followed me already, please follow me, because I love to teach. I love to preach. I call it teaching and preaching at the same time. I love to work with you individually. So watch out for those scammers out here in these streets, because I work with you on the telephone. I do not work with you through email. You need to be able to talk to me. I need to be able to hear you and talk to you and feel you. So if you want a love and light session, that's what I call my messages, love and light sessions, because we're just going to get on the phone and we're going to talk about everything. Okay. We're just going to talk about everything. My website is thedivinemaverick.com. On my website, you're going to find all kinds of cool things like t-shirts and different messages I've done, different available for download and purchase and everything, and just some things for your soul. That's all I'm trying to do, is be out here on my purpose, helping you find your way back home, which is to you, which is to your God self. Peace, God. Peace, goddesses. So with that, that's my little commercial. But with that, I just want to continue what I was saying about the Shulamite bride, because if I don't, I'll be here all night, and I want to just give y'all this message. But the Shulamite bride was saying, after this, I let my devotion slumber, but my heart for him stayed awake. You see, though you put a lot of the emotions to the side, you could never fully let it go. You can never fully be released from that pain, because again, it was your brokenness and your ability to be broken open and spread abroad to us. Your love is spread abroad, right? And that is what makes you so powerful in this moment right now. And it's all just a process. You ever notice that you never are broken beyond what, like the thing that you think, like, this happens, but then that thing happens, and then you're like, wait a minute, I'm still here. That is showing you that you still got it. You still got it. You're stronger than you think you are. So she says, my heart for him stayed awake. So even though I let my devotion slumber, my heart for him stayed awake. I had a dream. A lot of you are dreamers. A lot of you have dreams that are just like movies that play, and you don't even think you sleep at night. You're very prolific dreamers. You dream about a lot of things. Joseph and the Technicolor dream code. Is it Technicolor dream code? But I'm seeing like you dream like Joseph. You may be a diplomat. You may be an ambassador. You may be a humanitarian. You may be a philanthropist. You may be an investor. You may be some sort of developer. You may be some sort of engineer. You may be understanding that the solution to the problem is you and your gift and your insight. So I'm saying that you dream a lot. So you get downloads in your dreams about your life, your twin, your children, your future, entities or demons that are trying to, take you out of here. So you are a dreamer. So I'm talking to the dreamers, because the Shulamite bride is saying, even though I let my heart slumber, even though I just kind of tried to disconnect from this connection, my heart stayed awake. Okay, my heart did stay awake, or in other words, connected. And she said, I had a dream. She says, I dreamed of my beloved. Listen to this, because this is going to help somebody. It's going to bless somebody right now. I dreamed of my beloved. He was coming to me in the darkness of night. Some of y'all keep dreaming that your person is going to come ring that doorbell. They're going to come, and they might have a key, or they might know the code to the keypad on your door, or they might know where you live, or they might know where you work now. But there's something happening under the cover of night. And it's not because somebody's being sneaky, but it's just simply because somebody is making a split decision, and they're getting up and they're going. Okay. And so by the time they get to you, it's late at night or early in the morning, however you see it, dark 30 or just really late at night, because I believe that you are sleeping. I believe that you are in bed and they are going to just make their way to your home and they're going to show up. That's why I'm telling you the download is celebrate now. On the way, because they are on the way. The blessing is on the way. Celebrate now because the loan is approved. Celebrate now because there will be some forgiveness of debt. Celebrate now because there will be a restructuring of a loan for you. Celebrate now because they're going to put the car in your name. Celebrate now because the deed will be turned back over to you. Celebrate now because it turns out that you are a part of the inheritance. They just had to do a couple of things with the paperwork. But you know what I'm saying? So celebrate now because what you have been believing is on its way to you. She also goes on to say, I dreamed of my beloved coming to me in the darkness of night. She said, the melody of the man I love awakened me. Some of y'all are dating divine masculines that have voices, baby, like Luther, voices, baby, like Mario, voices, baby, like even Omarion. But baby, they sing. They love music. They are musicians. They are speakers. They are leaders in their community. People listen to them. It's something about their voice. They might work on the radio or podcast. They might do something. They might be an influencer like you. You are dealing with somebody that has a melody about them. Maybe you have a favorite song together. Maybe they always sing you a song. Maybe they like to send you songs. Maybe they have a band, but I'm talking about somebody who they put a song in your heart. They put melodies in your life. Maybe melodies from heaven rain down on me. It's something about you and this person and rain. Maybe they want to make love to you in the rain. Maybe you always like to make love to them in the rain because you catch some sort of rhythm. I don't know. But what I'm saying, or you could be dealing with the water sign because that's another message that's coming through. But my point is this person she said, the melody of the man I love awakened me. It's something about them singing to you that awakens your soul. It's something about the way they love you that awakens your soul. It's something about the way you love them that they feel the same way. Maybe you are a vocalist. Maybe you sing. You know what I mean? Maybe you are a spoken word art, like an artist. There's something that's very artistic about you. There's something that's very creative about you. Okay. And so, and again, there's like a melody. It's like a symphony. I'm hearing, a throwback song. Whenever you're near, I hear a symphony. Keep playing, da da da. I don't know all the words. Da 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 da, baby. It's Diana Ross, but anyway, it's like whenever you're near, I hear a symphony. See, you guys make music. Yeah, Shamanda. You guys. There's a symphony of love. There are. Now I'm hearing. We da da da. We ride. Y'all know what I'm saying? We are spending time. Da 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 da. We write a song. Y'all know what I'm talking. Oh, what's that song? We write a song. Yes. Da 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 da. I write a song for you. You write a song for me. We write a song of love. What is that song called? I know it's Earth, Wind, and Fire. I write a song, or we write a song. Anyway, and maybe you did write a song about this person, but there is a melody, a symphony when you guys are together. Let me move. So she goes, I heard his knock at my heart's door as he pleaded with me. Now see this in the spirit too, because in 5D, you're already talking to your person. You talk to your person 5D all the time. You guys have 3D communication, yes, but you also have 5D communication. So the melody of the man you love awakened you, and you heard his knock at the heart, at your heart's door, as he pleaded with you. And you know what he was saying? Let me in. He was saying, let me in. That's why Spirit is saying, celebrate now, because help is on the way. Celebrate now because success is on the way. Success is in your hands. Celebrate now because you've made it to a certain point in order to receive a big, big, big blessing. A big, big, big dream is coming to you. You've made it to this point to receive some just deserts, your just due. You've made it to this point to receive the accolades that are about to be bestowed upon you. You've made it to this point to receive the grandfathering in of the process. There's a lot of favor and a lot of grace that's around you. There's a lot of favor and a lot of grace that's around your life. There's a lot of conscious creation that is surrounding you right now. So a beautiful message. And that, like I said, for those of you who are getting that, your person is going to show up in the middle of the night, in the dark of night. And they're, because like I said, they made a split second decision, or they've been planning for a while, but now is the time. And you know, a lot of this is about, and has been about, timing for y'all. So let me get a few cards from I can't remember the name of this deck, but the Psych deck, I think it's called Psych cards. But nice deck. I want to give you a message, and then I'm going to close with the Journey of Love Oracle card. Okay. Ooh, I'm channeling. My nose itches like that. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for sharing the video. Thank you guys for your comments. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to follow me. Keep up with these messages. I run the gamut. I just go with the flow of the spirit. Sometimes I'm doing twin flame energy. Look, here it is now. Here's what's coming. Remember, I told you guys it's happening now. I'm going to take those two cards that fell face down. But look at that. This card says now. I said celebrate now. Celebrate now, because it's on the way. Celebrate now. All right. This person has been planting this. He's picking up the harvest. All right. He has the tool in his hand to cut the wheat down. He has a scythe in his hand. You know, that like hook thing. He has that, and he's separating the wheat from the tares, gathering the wheat. It's time for you to gather. It's time for you to gather. When is this happening? Now. All right. So celebrate now. Praise. Put a praise on this thing in advance. All right. Okay. Death. Right. Endings. Why are you celebrating? Because something for you is coming to an end. Hard times, you know, hard people, difficult situations, obstacles, blockages. Why? Because it's making room for something new. Because Spirit will tell you, you will never, ever, ever have something be taken from you that will not be replaced with something better. Oh, Shama, that'll never happen. So there are endings that are happening that are going to make way for new beginnings for you in your life, with money, with career. And look at this, the beast. You know what the beast is? All that terrorizing. It's the end of fear and terror for you. If you agree with what I just said, say it's the end of fear and terror for me. Shama. No more terror, no more fear. It's the end of fear and terror for me. That's what it is. No more beasts. No more things that go bump in the night, or what's the beast in the closet. No more skeletons in the closet. Everything is out in the open that needs to be out in the open, because some of y'all learned a really good lesson recently about you don't have to tell everything. Just tell the good parts that are going to help other people. You don't have to tell all your business. Just tell the part of your business is going to help free some folk. That's all you have to do. You owe no man nothing but to love them. You don't owe anybody an explanation. You don't really owe anybody any money back, because if you don't want to pay them back, you don't have to pay them back. They just have to be mad. And if they're mad, who cares if they're mad? You know what I mean? You just have to do what makes you happy, and then figure the rest out. Because once you realize the secret to this thing is understanding that you created these people are characters in your play, characters in your movie. Man, you're going to do this thing with so much finesse. It's not going to even be funny. You're going to do this thing with so much finesse. You're going to have so much power. You're going to have so much faith, because you have seen yourself do it time and time again. Let me be your confirmation that you got this. So there is an end here to fear and terror. It's over. So, okay, put this in the chat. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over, meaning I'm not doing it anymore. Celebrate now, because you are making space. When you celebrate, when you are grateful for what you have, when you are grateful for the lessons, that is an expansion that happens for you. Baby, that's a promotion. That's like a graduation. Somebody needs to put in the chat, I'm graduating. Shaba, with honors. I'm graduating with honors. You're elevating, you're escalating, and you're accelerating right now. Some of y'all are taking an accelerated course. Somebody's accelerating right now to you. Somebody just put their foot on the accelerator to make their way to your house just that much quicker. I'm telling you, and it's happening when? Now. Oshabasata. Raboboshandabasa. Somebody needs to put that on a yellow sticky, because I see it. You need to put, it's happening when? Question mark. And then in all caps, now. It's happening when? Now. Oshaba. And watch that work in your life. It's happening when? Now. Oshabasorata. Yeah, that's that part. It's happening when? Now. That's what you're going to say when they come in the house in the middle of the night. You're here. They're like, it's happening now. It's happening now. Listen to what I'm hearing. Come get this money now. Come and sign for this loan right now. Come and do this appointment now. Come and be my wife now. Be my husband now. Come and let's go on vacation now. Come and let's take the cruise now. Come on, let's sign up for school now. Come on, let's go buy a new bed now. Come on, let's get a new car now. Come on, let's go test drive it now. Come on, let's look at some houses now. Come on, let's buy some real estate now. Come on, let's trade now. Now. Yeah, now. Now. That's what divine timing is. Divine timing is when you say when it's happening now, because you make things begin to line up. Separation is always an illusion. Separation has always been an illusion. In other words, it's always been an illusion or a lie or false evidence appearing real that made you think you were separate from everything that you've ever wanted. That's always been an illusion. You have never been separate from everything that you wanted. It's always been right there in your grasp, but there was some kind of thinking that was blocking it. There was some kind of belief residing in you that made you feel separate from what you wanted. The minute that the third person stopped being an option or a problem, then they stop being a problem. But the minute you stop worrying about something, then it stopped becoming an issue. Then all of a sudden, everything began to change. The minute the kids stopped getting on the nerves for something they were doing, it stopped being an issue. The minute you decided it's not that serious, because you learn how to relax and learn how to ground your energy better and learn how to keep your auric field clean, by protecting your energy and dropping off those things that were attached to you that did not belong to you and that was weighing you down. And then all of a sudden the kids they're not bad kids. I was just aggravated. I was just impatient. I was just overtired. I was just stressed. I was just overextended. All of those things. That's why the Spirit is saying celebrate now. You've come a long way, baby. You've been through a lot and you're going to be rewarded. Every tear you've ever cried has been saved in like a little beautiful little pail, like a little jug. It's been saved. And you know what? Waters your garden? It's your tears that water your garden. Every time you cry, those tears fall to the ground. Oh, Shabasa. Symbolically, they go back to the earth. Oh, Shababasata. They return to the earth. Rebo Shanda. Why do you think we're made of over 70% of water? Rebo Shatabasata. Rebo, baby, because you're supposed to flow. Rebo, baby, because you're supposed to release. But the beautiful thing is your release fertilizes your garden. If it wasn't for what you went through, your soil wouldn't go through anything. That's what causes you to go through changes. The emotions that you go through, and when you purge out of one thing, you begin to water your garden, and then you begin to see the fruits. You know what I'm saying? Of your life. You begin to see the beauty in your life. There's beauty in your tears. Hey, it's not a badge of dishonor. Your tears are a badge of honor, saying you've gone through something and you've healed enough to be able to release it like that. I'm just going to cry. Sometimes you just have to cry the thing out. I love it. Anyway, celebrate now, because that's what's on its way to you. That's what's happening for you. I'm going to leave it right there. 1 second. Let me give you this oracle card from the Journey of Love. That's how the book looks, you guys. I will probably be back tomorrow, you guys, and we'll do some individual messages, some live paid readings, perhaps, if I feel up to it. But in the meantime, if you go to my website, thedivinemaverick.com, I am doing a special all the month of August because I feel real good. I'm answering 2 questions for $20. Okay. So if you go to my website and order that, all the directions are on there. Just send me an email with your 2 questions, after you make your payment, and then, you'll get it in like 24 hours. So if you want to do that instead, I'm available for that. I might be over here for like some mini reads tomorrow, and we'll do that. We'll have a little fun and get you some messages and some clarity, because that's really what I want to do, is give you clarity. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to keep you upset about anything. We don't be too nosy with your person, something that's going to trigger you. I want to give you a message that's going to heal you. You know what I mean? I didn't read the other 3 cards. I did read the cards. Nicole said I didn't read the cards. I did. It was only 3 that came out. It was Now, the Beast, and Death. Those are the only 3 that came out. However, we can look at the bottom of the deck. The card that comes out for Oracle Force, y'all, is Heart Fire. Look at those pretty colors. Look at those beautiful colors. Look at that. I love that. You might be wearing yellow. You might be seeing a lot of orange or red, or you might be seeing red and black together, red, black, and yellow together, red, black, yellow, and white. That sounds like somebody's color scheme for something. But or you might just be wearing a lot of red or wearing a lot of black. Okay, so I just shuffled again. So the voyage is at the bottom of the deck. Okay. And that's the ascension. That's the journey. That is you getting what you want. That is your ship arriving. Your ships have been coming in for a while, but they're arriving. They've been on a long journey, baby. This is the voyage card. They've been on a long journey, but they're here now. Now. They're here now. Okay, so let me read you this message. This is card number 1, guys. So you might be seeing 111, 11s, 10s, 24s, perhaps. You might be seeing 3s or 4s or 7s or 2s as well. But this is heart fire card number 1. So this is what it says. It says, passion is igniting within you. It is not a time when things will remain still, even if the change is only sensed as a subtle stirring underneath the surface of things. Even if slow at first, passion will unfold from within your heart, soon to be burning bright like a sun, unrestrained. Ooh, Shama. Somebody put unrestrained in the chat. Unrestrained. It says you are learning how to ride the waves of passion through eruptions of heat and descent into coolness, bearing the absence of fire, only to realize it is returning to you again. So, baby, you have been bearing the absence of fire by a descent into coolness. Sometimes nothing was happening, then sometimes everything was happening. But either way, you found your balance. And it says, ride its waves, knowing that passionate bliss will always return to a heart that is on fire with love for life. And see, that's all you have to do in this lifetime is simply love it. That is your life's purpose, really, really. Of course, there are other occupations and other things that you pick up to do along the way that express your gifts and calling. But the main reason why you have incarnated on earth for such a time as this is for you to enjoy the experience of being alive, the experience of being able to make your own choices, the experience of walking and talking and breathing and loving and bearing children or not bearing children, adopting children or giving a lot of love to animals or the earth. You know, you are here for the experience of learning, of loving, learning to love the life. Just because you wake up every day, it's a gift. You know what I mean? That's your real purpose. Learn how to enjoy being a human being, having this human experience. Shama, even though you are an eternal soul. Now it says, the coolness allows us to experience the heat. Once you realize that the fire emerging from within you will ebb and flow, you will trust its presence. You will trust in its presence. So listen to this again. It says, once you realize that the fire emerging from within you will ebb and flow, you will trust in its presence. In other words, you know that maybe I don't feel so hot right now. I'm in a cool period right now, but it's going to come around again, baby. It's going to come back. That's why they say celebrate now. Go ahead and celebrate now, because what you want is on the way to you. It also says you will realize that whether your passionate fire is obvious, drawing you into life, or dwelling quietly within, gaining power from the deepest sources of your being. That's self-reflection and introspection. It says, soon it will rise once more, and it is constant in your heart. Accept the fire of your heart and know that this is how you are meant to be, on fire for love with all there is. It also says, as a final message, this oracle brings you a message that trust the passion and the fire of your heart to guide your decisions now. What would make you feel most alive? Choose that. If you are feeling a lack of genuine passion in your life, take comfort that it is awakening in your heart now. There it is again. It is awakening in your heart now, and is bringing something that has been long in rest back to life. A lot of you all are getting some relationships and connections coming back to life, coming to a higher level, coming to a deeper commitment, coming to a stronger bond, coming to a better understanding, coming to clearer communication, coming to clarity, coming to moving in power, coming to go public, coming to live with you, coming to dream with you, coming to build with you, coming inside of you to create life. And that's birthing creations, and that's birthing a movement. This is about your faith in allowing things to unfold naturally. And some of you are being rewarded, and you know you are right at the door, because I see a door, but I see both of you are at the door. They're on one side and you're on one side, and your hands are touching each other through this door. You feel the energy. You feel the energy of that thing you want marrying you. You feel the energy of that thing you want coming through for you. You feel the promotion coming. In other words, you feel that your goodness is coming. Could you put in the chat, this is the final thing, my goodness is coming to me now. Shamaya. My goodness is coming to me now. My goodness is coming to me now. All right, y'all. I'm going to leave it right there. Ooh, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Good energy in the chat. Good energy in the chat. If you're just joining me, this was a collective read. I'll repost it on my other platform on YouTube. Follow me over here on TikTok for more messages like this. I love to preach and teach. I love to pull cards. I love to have fun. I love to sing. I love to crack jokes. We might laugh sometimes. We might get real serious sometimes if it's going to be real all the time. So thank you for everything that you are receiving, and thank you for everything that you are doing to support this ministry. Me, thank you so much. Also, anything you want from me, go to my website, thedivinemaverick.com. Okay? I can't wait to work with many of you. Good Trinity, it's very nice to meet you. I'm glad you felt drawn here. Bless you. I'll be back tomorrow, you guys, and we'll do some live mini reads or something, perhaps. Right now, I got to go watch TV. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Love you. Until we meet again, guys, take care of yourselves and each other. All right? Bye. Love you too, Erica. Bye.